Staggered stance trunk rotation. We're going to progress our level of going from on the ground with our knee to a standing position with our base of support. For this, you can use a cable or you can use a band. For this video, I'm going to use a band. My hands can hug themselves together around that band. I'm then going to split my stance. For this, it doesn't really matter which way you go, but for stability purposes, you may put the outside leg forward and your inside leg back. This is going to be inherently more stable since I'm twisting toward a front leg that's in front, and it's going to help with the internal rotation of the front leg, which is more of a natural movement we see in gait and athletics. For increased stability and for things that are going to be more inherently unstable, you can progress this movement so that the inside leg is forward and that the outside leg is back. All right, we're talking about flexion and extension of our two hips. For our movement, if we're thinking about rotation, I want to create trunk rotation with it. So if this is a rotational movement, I'm going to turn my trunk down and away as I'm pulling on that band. So my sternum rotates. If I was doing a chopping movement, that would just be my hands moving around my body, and I'm not going to rotate in my trunk. That would look like this. So there are two different variations that we can use when we're talking about chops or when we're talking about rotations. So for a rotation or a chop, right, the rotation, I'm going to turn my sternum. So I'm thinking about my whole trunk is rotating with this movement. If I'm just thinking about a chop or resisting rotation, I'm going to keep my sternum upright, my chest high, and my hands are just doing the work. My arms are staying nice and long and strong as I'm pulling the band around my body.